welcome to the stream. Hi guys. I joined the book club. Yay! Yay reading! Yay book club for reading and making friends. I'm so excited and I hope absolutely nothing goes horribly wrong. Because nothing ever does in video games. Nothing ever does. Nothing can ever go wrong, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Can never, ever, ever go wrong. I'm turning off the music. And I'm going over here now. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Let me... That one? Hello? Can my screen work, please? There it is. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Content warnings, please visit... Maybe I shouldn't play this game. I suffer from anxiety and depression. Whatever. But you know, you create that you release 30 days of age and you consent to your exploit. Yep. I'm easily disturbed, but I'm still gonna film. Wow, that's just beautiful. I'm gonna make sure that my stream is not settings, display, full screen please. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome. Are these all the settings? Okay, new game. Enter your name. My name is... oh, I have capsule. Elliot. Okay, that's me! Hey! Oh my god, is this what I think it is? I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, her arms waving, her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Ew. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. And you called her annoying? Jesus Christ, who is this guy? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Hey, it's been, you've had 3 dialogue options and I already hate you. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, the game is way too loud. Hold on. Okay. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to class, chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I hate this guy. I'm not voicing that. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Okay. Oh, it's okay, I'll protect you, Sayori, from this asshole. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. This is supposed to be me? Shit. I'm an asshole. Yeah, you said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I think I was. That's mean, Elliot. Well, my bad, I guess. When people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I like men. I'm gay. I hope they don't think we're a couple. I'm gay as fuck. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, because I'm great. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Yeah, whatever you say, girl. I'm not giggling. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Yay! As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Maybe I shouldn't play this because I'm terrible at reading out loud. I'm horrible at reading in general. By the way, Elliot, oh what? Have you decided on a club to join yet? No, not really. A club? The fuck is a club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Yeah, I don't really care. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year, did I? Oh, I must have lied. I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Jesus Christ, I'm a dick! What the fuck? Yo, I would not say this to any woman, ever. Sorry likes to worry about me. Likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Accurate. I do that. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I have you, so I think I'm good. I have one friend is good enough, I think. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'm not making you do that. Alright. No. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. This guy's I do fold this fast, actually. No promises, though. At least promise me you'll try a little bit. No, I'll probably give up. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. No, I won't. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I'm saying that? The one who lives like an actual dog? Like, genuinely lives day-to-day life like a dog? I eat, I sleep, and I play? And I don't know what time it is ever? More than that, I'm surprised I haven't let myself relent to her. You said you've been friends since... Oh my god. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Am I misogynist in this? I don't want to be a misogynist. I don't think that. No, hey, whoa, no. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Actually, it feels like it's been 9 hours every time I go to school, which it has. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Accurate. Clubs. Every caveman ever. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I think I'd like to skip that one. Hello? Sayori? Sarah must have come into this classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Loser. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Okay. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. The fuck? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No what, girl? Spit it out! Well, that you could come to my club. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh. I mean, no, fuck your club. Fuck your club. Sarah is vice president of literature club. Yeah, she looks like it. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. She's supposed to be like your best friend and you didn't know what she was into? Fake. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start in the club. Oh, that's cute. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I don't really like it. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I'm going to the anime club. I can't do the accent. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told you the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Free food? Don't make promises you can't. I want free food though. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I'm a bitch! What the fuck? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yep. Yay, let's go! Okay, Sarah, I'll do anything for you. Unless today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Okay, a bit dramatic. Why are there windows at the floor? A bit dramatic, are we? But why are there windows at the floor level? Is that a normal thing? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh my god. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Wow. Seriously, you brought a boy? Yeah, she did. Way to kill the atmosphere. No, it's okay. I'm like you guys, but not really. Oh, Elliot, what a nice surprise. You know who I am. Welcome to the club. How the fuck do you know me? Yes, because I have anxiety. Yes, I don't know how to talk to girls. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm homosexual. I mean, they're cute, but I'm not into them. What are you looking at? I like your hair stuff. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. I'm not making their sound effects, bro. The girl with the sad attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. She seems sweet. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Weird. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Can I have one? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Yuri! Yuri! Do you like your name like girls? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I like her. Well, it's nice to meet you both. It's a sad thing that what happens to her, because I know what happens to her. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Elliot. Monica smiles sweetly. I know a lie when I see one. We do with each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. And also because I'm gay. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. You please, Sayori. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. The vibe feels weird already. I'm a bit freaked out. Then how about I make some tea as well? You just have the stuff to make a tea in school? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk to the other where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Good, that's what I wanted. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Yes! Ta-da! I'm not making the sound effects. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated look like little cats. Aww! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. This is really cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monica, I follow. It's delicious, I bet it is. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Classic Sayori! I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I do that! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. The fuck are you looking at? Let me eat my cupcake in peace! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Fucking obviously? You fucking idiot. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe... Okay, girl. Okay. But not for you, you dummy. Is she flirting with me? Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns the table, carrying a tea set. Just have that in the cupboard. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? I just asked that. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Okay. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I'd be worried about spilling it on the pages. But I guess so. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. I think she's just being nice. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I don't like you, Monica. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I do like tea. This is really kind of weirdly accurate. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I'd die for you, Yuri. Probably not the safest thing to say in this game, but Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. What? So what made you consider literature club? I didn't. Sayori made me do it. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and so Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. What am I being embarrassed for? I just don't like reading. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Right. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. You sit and read. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Okay? Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity to prepare for events. That's not really how debate works, I'm pretty sure. Don't you pick topics to debate about? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Okay. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's cool. Monica really is a great leader. I'm sure. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, that's why I didn't come here on my own. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but if it makes school events like the festival that much more important, I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. There are a lot of kids who just don't enjoy reading, and it's like, why don't you do it fun? Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I mean, if it's like a Percy Jackson book, I'm sure I'll do fine. So, Elliot, what kinds of things do you like to read? Fantasy? Considering the little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I do like manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Nerd! Not much of a reader, I guess. No. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Yeah, what the fuck am I saying? Boy, shut the fuck up! I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I'm gay. Why are you doing this? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. Are they trying to flirt with me? My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. Hey! I like that too! That's why I fuck with D&D! The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Hey! My woman! My girl! I don't know what's the equivalent of my man. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Hell yeah, I wish I could do that. He goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Hey, just like me for real. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deeply psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh, sure. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ooh. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. And a lot of time, it sexualizes women's pain. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. The fuck are you looking at me for? Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Damn, just airing her shit. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give me that back! Okay. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Are they flirting with each other now? Oh my god, is Yuri in this game? This is awesome. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Are they gonna kiss? I'm not cute. They should kiss. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Yeah, because I can't do poems for shit. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Okay, you wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yep, that's why I don't write. Or I try. And then whenever I try, I just end up failing anyway. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing vulnerability and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. This entire piece of dialogue feels like foreshadowing. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Write your own, girl. We'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Is that literally the entire club day? Then next time we'll meet, share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Elliot? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with lifting my mind. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh my god, they're all looking at me. Oh my god. Awful girl stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh my god, I can't do this. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Elliot, I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah, I wouldn't have said that. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Am I being manipulated by four girls? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, I think I'd just be happy to make more friends. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Girl, don't touch me. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Little does she know. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. And, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looked over to me once more. What? Elliot, I look forward to seeing you express yourself. Okay. Don't giggle at me. I don't want to giggle. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Yeah, I do too. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Okay. Yay! She's so joyous. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Saori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in the Lipstick Club? Probably not. Perhaps I'll get a chance to click close to one of these girls. No thanks. Alright, I'll just need to make the moment of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, look at them! To write a poem, pick words you think your favorite. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I really like Yuri, she's really cute. A bird? Yes! Is melancholy. Rain cloud? Inferno? Unrestrained. I think I'll if I end up quotation marks getting with one of them. I like Yuri the most. Electricity. Sadness. Oh. Alone? No. Depression. Oh shit. Anxiety. Infallible. After image. Doki doki! Heaven sent. Determination. Or determination. Unrequited. Atone. Suicide. I wonder who that word's gonna be for. Oh. Yeah. Disaster. Hi again, Elliot. Hi! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. I didn't. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. Oh. So he told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Is she threatening me? What the fuck? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Oh my god, Monica, you just be airing that shit out, especially Natsuki's. Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Elliot always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Yep. He helps me busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Hey girl, I have depression. You want me? Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That is so... what are you even talking about? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah, I've known her since I was like in the womb. I might be a little jealous. Okay, how come? You and Elliot can be great friends too. Yeah. Sayori, never mind. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation he's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? I want it! Give it to me! Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Yeah, no one really gives me stuff. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Can I have it? It'll make me happy no matter what. Yeah, you can give me a rock and I'll be fine. Is that so? Yeah, we're making a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Oh, she's really nice. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. We can read it at your own pace. Yeah, it'll be like 6 or 7 months. Maybe even a year. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, good luck. When everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Hey girl, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Aww. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I think she noticed me looking at her. Boy, you got a staring problem. Boy, I got a staring problem. She makes another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Is this flirting, guys? This has never happened to me before. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I'm just spacing out. No matter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading this bit, so that's a book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Okay. There's something fairly obvious here that Ryu isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. She bought 1 for me. Oh, okay. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh my gosh, she's a witch! Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tone came out of nowhere. I'd read the fuck out of that. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. You not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy some of these kinds of stories, so don't worry. My jaw's already starting to hurt. I haven't talked this much in a while. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. So she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Story of my life. Just those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, that's just not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive for letting their loved ones' morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'm gonna keep talking. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writings for my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. She's just like me for real. Is she also autistic? So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. But please stop me if I start talking too much. That's the only thing you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to you, Breeze. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's a big word for me. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. That is reading company with someone. I see. You joined a literature club. That's very most of what you do. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her present over my shoulder as I read. But it's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Of course she isn't. I'm like producing and losing so much saliva. Oh my god. My jaw hurts, man. Look at Zeba. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. It was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Just like me for real. I do? Don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Aww! Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my god! This is so cute! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left... Look, apparently I can't fucking read any of this. She's holding the whole book! Yuri takes her left arm and tucks it on the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Aww. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It actually kind of distracted me. So I can feel the warmth of It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I blacked out. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Don't look at me! I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Yeah, don't look at me! I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Have you been... Yeah. She's been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue. Well, she said she reread it anyway, so it's fucking fine. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intense exchange. My thumb gently letting the... Why am I like this? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh my. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong, and it's not like I can see into her head or anything. But they kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's okay, I do too. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know self-confidence. Sorry, I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Did you not hear me? I said it was kind of cute! Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share our today's problems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Oh my god. I'm yawning so much. Yuri excels, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Oh my god, my throat and jaw hurts. I'm talking so much, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Another yawn. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I'd forget as soon as I closed that book. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I don't know if it was a poem, I just picked words. Yeah, my relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Oh my god. Oh my god, another yawn, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their back. I feel like I'm like, my tongue's getting heavy. The more that I say words. I do the same myself. Sayori, because she's my best friend. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. Yep. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, thanks. Are you sure it's your first time? Yep. So it's bad. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressing me. Why do these girls giggle so much? And that's another yawn. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I don't think I did. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Or that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. You think I'm selfish? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I'm here for the cupcakes! Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Ew, I'm one of those guys? Knowing that much, how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glide through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleep out of my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Is it a poem? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above the sky's blue to see it, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori! This fucking sucks! Did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I went to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I wasn't! I still tried my best. Yeah, sure. It's actually horrible. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It is. Came out nice. Or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. It fucking sucks. Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Sure. Oh my god, I have a fucking chronic case of the yawns. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it too. Natsuki? Hi. If you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. The fuck did I do? I just stood here! What? What do you expect me to do? You have to put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Where did you get this from? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Mean? You'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yeah. Painful to think about? That's what I thought. Well, sorry. You got better anyway. I won't. I tell you what to improve, but you'd better off just trying again. Okay. Well, to each your own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Yep, I'm probably real. Eagles. I'm not even reading this out loud. That was arse. Natsuki, you're in a literature club. You can do better. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. You just said what animals can do. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. I do not like it. Why? Because Rin said I wouldn't like it? Because it's bad. Most of the time, yeah, when it's a poem. People don't ever take my writing seriously. You just described what animals can do in a more fancy way. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. What's your message? That animals can do stuff? I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. It didn't. Seeing a writer doing things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the only nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more weight to this than I realized. It still sucks. Yeah, that's what it means to be a pro. No. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guarantee you are older than me. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling bad, then I won't take that away from her. I'll do Yuri. Hi, Yuri. Yuri reads a poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What's that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Dog shit? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri traces off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along as if begging her more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. She's not judging me. She got nervous. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Fuck, I do that. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the new together. Fuck off! The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different kinds of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it's always there. New drinking game, you take a shot every single time I fucking yawn. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Excuse me. Yuri smiles dreamily if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? That's what I said. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna be able to read this. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, claim, I breathe? I don't know what that word is. I think it's bathe. B-A-T-H-E. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Yeah, that was great. I couldn't really read it though, so I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's so good that I can't read it. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. Took a long time. She fucking noticed that? What the fuck? Wait, she noticed how long it took me to read? Oh, I'm so cooked. Well, I just don't read script very often. I don't! I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It is, but I can't fucking read it. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. All poems are short. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I wish to dislocate my jaw like a snake and just yawn for forever. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and spirits. But you're like ghosts, you'd love William Wisp. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna beat the shit out of myself if I keep yawning. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Elliot. No, do the best for you. Me too. Okay, I guess Monica. Hi. No. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're knowing everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like no activities or things... Activities? This is what I get from playing a reading game while I'm sleep deprived. If you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Oh, girl, I'm sure you are. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know, but that's an barrier that we'll have to let it get past soon. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I always count when I put in some effort. Yeah, that's fucking real. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, yes you did. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sarah, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are allowed to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively. Whether like people to get something out of it just by feel. Other than you deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. Okay. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of style. But I'll always help you find what suits the most. Yeah. Oh my god. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you to have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Okay. Hello? Who the hell? Let's get the fuck out of me! Thank you for the follow. Let's get the fuck out of me! Oh my god, I thought Monica was doing something to my computer and I completely forgot I set it up. Hi, welcome! I've joined the completely normal book club. How's your day going so far? It's technically like 4 AM, but my day was okay. And now I'm in a book club as someone who doesn't enjoy reading, which nothing bad will ever happen in. So, this will be, yep, I've been good. I don't really remember what happened today. My cat got a new cat tower. That was nice, even though she's sleeping in her old one right now. It's really funny. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Right. Well, let's read it then. Oh, fuck! Thank God it's an easier way. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. Jesus Christ. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Whatever the fuck that means, Monica. So what do you think? I don't know. What the fuck does that even mean? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Yeah, it was. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I'm not. I'll just compliment you and say, it was great. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It has? Excuse me. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I don't even want to know. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Why, that you're like a sentient being? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. You guys already know each other. I'm the new guy. So you guys are already fine with each other, so you just have to get used to me. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Can confirm. If you try too hard to make it perfect, it'll never make any progress. Can also confirm that. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Can't do that. I don't know why. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. Well, don't be stupid and press your pen on the fucking paper. What the fuck? Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. That was so much talking. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yeah, I don't like talking to multiple people one after the other. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Does the character that I am also have an anxiety disorder like me? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Obviously not. I don't fucking write poems. This is a literature club, after all, that I didn't want to join. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Okay. As I read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, no, never mind. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Is it? How can that be cute? I know that. It's meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Excuse me. Yo, Natsuki, can you chill the fuck out? The fuck is your problem? Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Jesus Christ! Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Elliot did too. I didn't. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon. And that's of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Elliot liked my poem too, you know. Are they fighting over me? What the fuck? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress other member Yuri. Oh my god, they are fighting over me. What a new experience. Huh? That's not what I just got hit with some sort of beam hearing this song. That was really weird. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Elliot appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? I know you didn't appreciate my advice more. Oh my god. The girls are fighting. Who's the president of Literature Club? Monica is. Sayori's the vice president. I think. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Elliot started showing up. What the fuck? Natsuki, you asshole! What? Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just stood aside. I was standing here. Yo, don't rope me into this. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. She's just trying to make me look bad. Okay? That's not true. It sounded like it was. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Oh my... I don't like you. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? What the meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out? Help me explain that to her? Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? I don't want to be a part of this. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Yeah! So, like, I know anything about writing? I don't! What the fuck? Why is this my fault? But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yo, I don't know these girls. Sayori, help! Natsuki glares at me drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri, Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori, help me! Yeah, everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. What the fuck is your problem, Natsuki? Why do you suddenly have beef with everyone just because you want me? I don't want you. I'm gay. I don't want any of you. You don't need to fight about this. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Which character struggles with depression? I think this one. I'm assuming this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. And if not, Natsuki. It's... Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She's being the stuck... Yuri being the stuck... What? Yo, Natsuki, you want some other shit. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Yeah! Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! This is so funny. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's problems, they're amazing because... Oh my god, it literally feels like I have something that's stuck up, like my nasal passage is too close together and it's making me like... Yo, I need to use a neti pot. Maybe that will fucking clear up my sinuses. There's like something in the back of my throat that's making me sound nasally. And I hate it. Because they give feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's problems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Stop fighting! But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Yeah, they look the same as the first time I came here. Big and beautiful. Yo, are they gonna kiss? Yeah, there's no way these guys aren't flirting. Sayori stands up triumphantly, and Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Why isn't the president doing anything? I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Maybe she's the one with depression. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. And you're the president, so why the fuck weren't you doing anything? To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Yeah, I can tell. But I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, it is. It's not like I can blame you. I can. I wasn't able to say anything either. Because I don't know these girls. You do. You created this club. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Why is that my job? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. The fuck does that mean? That makes two of us. You could count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. I don't like girls! Stop forcing me into heteronormativity. Whatever the word is. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. I really could get the chance to talk to... Fuck! If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. What usual genre twist does the game take? Gore and horror, and it's a lot of death. I've only seen a little bit. I haven't seen a full thing of the game. I do have a few spoilers of what happens and how it ends because I used to watch that because this game came out like years ago. So I used to watch content that was sort of related to this. So I kind of know what happens. I didn't really know I'd end up playing this game, but I have it, so it's just about time for us to leave. Did it starts as a dating sim but becomes psychological horror? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Even though I'm gay and I don't really feel like dating any of these women. But if I was straight, probably Yuri, I guess. She's chill. She's just like me for real. How did you feel about sharing your poems? I hated it. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. I'd say it was alright. Well, mostly, yeah, and still you started a fight. Elliot, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow! Excuse me. Oh my god. Apparently, tonight all I can do is fucking yawn, stutter, and burp. Fuck. And maybe learn something from your friends too. I don't know if they're my friends yet. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. Did I learn a little bit more about the kind of poem everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. By the way, I'm from Florida, and you? Definitely don't share your locations on the internet, but I'm Australian. Hey, Sayori, ready to walk home? I'm sure. Sure, let's go. Yay! Sayori beams at me. She's so joyous. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Well, she's one of my best friends, so I hope so. Sayori, about what happened earlier, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that thing kind of happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Yeah, because they want me for some reason? I don't know, that's never happened to me before. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? I wasn't involved in that. I wasn't at the butt end of one of those. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, so that's that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone would make me happiest. How's weather? It's fucking really hot. Cause it's is it still summer? Is it still summer? Summer, autumn, winter, spring. It'll be warm for the next few months anyway. But it's been really warm for the past, like, week and a half. I take the cold over the warm any day. I think everyone really likes you too. I hope so. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, another poem? Depression? Oh, she's the depressed one. Festa? I want to try and get Yuri, because she's the one that I'd like the most. Captive. Tone. Unending. Melancholy. Disarray. Eternity. Misfortune. Oh. Frightening. Incongruent. I don't fuck. Incongruent. How does the game interact with the player outside of normal gameplay? I have no idea. This is my first time playing this. I really don't know. I think this is... Oh, you mean like outside of the game? Because I did Google this before because I know that there are some games that I can like access your computer files. So I had to change a few things. Just so that it didn't absolutely dox myself. But I've heard she can like add files to your computer and like get your name from like your like the user on your computer, or like your Steam name and stuff. It's crazy. That one. Entropy. sadness, anxiety. Effulgent. I'll just pick any of the words that I don't know what they mean. I know what that means though. Disown. Contamination. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hello! What's up? What the fuck is up, Sayori? Looks like you're in a good mood today. She's always in a good mood. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Okay. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Can I suggest something for my channel? As long as it's not like one of those paid view things or paid bots things or like paid subscriber things. Because the amount of times that there have been the bots that are like, hey, you can get views from this thing in my chat because I have like one viewer. It's been just like the amount of bots that I get in my chat is unbelievable. But if it's something that might help, go ahead. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Okay. Oh, I mean, no. Fuck you. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori obviously retrieves her coin purse. She was gonna make me pay. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Damn, she broke! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. You would have scammed me. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Whoa, I'm smart! So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so there only is one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Why am I a bitch? Damn. Yuri suddenly giggles. Hi, Yuri. Hi. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Elliot to let me borrow some money. Girl, I'm not giving you any of my money. Don't get me involved like that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Yes. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I saw you stream and I really like your gameplay. I'm really not doing anything. And this, honestly, I'll probably fail at this when I... Oh my god. Like a little VTuber guy? Because I do have one of those. I do have a little VTuber, I can get him out. Let me whip him out. Bro, this is a bot, don't fall for anything it says. Well... I'm very gullible, so unfortunately I mean, it can't get me anyway, because... I already have a little guy. Apparently he's not, why isn't he in the scene? Oh, because he's not turned, is it that one? What? Why are you so small, bro? What the fuck? Wait. Be careful. Oh. Oh, wait, is it this one? What? Hold on. Why isn't it? What the fuck isn't my shit working? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind, whatever. You don't get to see my little guy anyway. What were they saying? I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Right. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, she manipulates me every single day. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Yeah, I just kind of had to. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. That's true. You tricked her into making them? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? I don't know, when something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Who the fuck? Yo, who the fuck just hit her? What was, a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. What the fuck did you hit her in the face with it? Who the fuck? Genuinely, who hit her? Who hit her? Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. So you fucking hit her in the face instead? I think she might be the worst person ever. But then I heard you blabber back the cupcakes and I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. So you Natsuki, that's so nice of you. No, it's not! You hit her in the face! Sayori hugs the cookie. These girls weird as hell. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Okay. Sayori suddenly clasped her. Did she poison her? I bit my tongue? Oh. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Are they not the same? Excuse me. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? I really don't like Natsuki. She's like mean. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets her seat and gets behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Hey chat, when did I kiss in this? When did I kiss in this game? Does that happen? I want Yuri. Not her, but like Yuri. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and... This is gay as fuck. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. That's really weird. She's a president. She should be here. Oh, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I don't really care. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Do you guys not have cell phones? Or computers or any way to contact her? Like, do you have a carrier pigeon? Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she's a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I can't really form an opinion on that. I like men. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Yo, don't look at me! Never mind that. Don't look at me! I don't want you! You're evil! what held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have had to heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yeah, piano? I was on where you played music as well, Monica. As well? I don't really, I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. She said she just started learning. I bet you she can play Hot Cross Buns and that's it. That's Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. I don't like how they're all looking at me. Yay, that sounds so cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'm really good at hot cross buns. Like I invented a new hot cross buns. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Why didn't I get a fucking cookie? I want a cookie. Yuri's back to another book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Okay, just don't spill it on my fucking book. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. Kind with a filter inside. So, a kettle? Can you hold this for a second? Okay. He hands me the water pitcher and also features an electric kettle. Also, not a kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. The teacher has what? An outlet? That wasn't English. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Damn, she's tall as fuck. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah, let's take a walk across the classroom. Where are you two off to? Huh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Doesn't she just like all the time? She should know. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Fuck off. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? I don't care. That's Monica, please mind your business for once. Whoa! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Elliot in club activities? Oh my god, these girls are so mean! My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Why does she do that fuck-ass pose every time she speaks? Then let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead on the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but like, whatever. It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Yeah, I guess. How come, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? I don't know, sometimes I think I'm like evil incarnate. So I guess I can't really, judge you. Because nothing that you do is bad, as it makes you seem in your head. Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Yeah. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. Yeah. But you always amplify things in your head. Yeah. Your mind turns a light shower rain into a hurricane. Yeah. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Yeah. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. I really like being friends with you. That's cool. Thanks. You're chill too. I feel kind of awkward for saying something like that. The fuck? But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyways, the water filter. Yes. Let's go. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Fucking good luck getting that thing under the tap. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? I've never had it before. But sure. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Celsius? Fahrenheit, I'm guessing? Or is it Celsius? Because if it's 200 degrees Celsius, that's fucking crazy. 200 degrees Fahrenheit, that's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any other remaining for others. Oh my god. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. You put tea into a cup, you put water in it, and you add other stuff if you want. I make tea. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Oh, my jaw hurts. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. That's how I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. It's very not. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. I worry about a lot of people. Very endearing. Oh. Okay. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri to pour a cup of tea for each of us. I've been talking so much that I've been drinking so much water. I need a piss. So if you just give me a second. I'll be right back. Fuck you guys, you don't fucking need music. I'll be right back. Fuck off! I don't need your damn viewers. I'll make my own. Out of clay. I also got snacks. Because this is a very... I just ran up and down the stairs. This is a very, busy game, so... I will be eating very loudly into the mic. And I'm not sorry. If that annoys you, you can go away. Because I don't know how to put sound fillers onto my microphone in OBS. So you just kind of have to deal with it. What do you for a cup of tea? I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Okay. Why? bit easier on my back. Oh, there you go. I got to read with my back against the wall whether I'm better to go to my desk. Yep. That's chill. I feel for you, girl. I did my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why. Most likely because of my your posture, right? Yeah, it's okay. Mine's horrible too. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, and definitely not really huge tits. That's most girls' problems. I hate that women have to go through that. Yes, that's why we should sit on the floor. Yep. I'd read the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. A bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy raider. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yeah, I guess. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Sorry, I'm fucking eating, bro. Although my other overlays weren't showing up for some reason. Am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Well, you didn't last time. When she's being less apprehensive, it was more than I can handle. Your teacup. Your hand hands me my teacup. My tea! Holding with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her test. Wouldn't you be holding the book with the arm that's closer to her? No, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Why'd they make me a perv? After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go to open the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. But not all of it. Oh, that's okay, I won't take any. Okay, more for me. Are they gonna make me feed it to her? You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. Oh, the book, okay. Okay. Yeah, opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting atop my leg. Well, in that case... I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book, she simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. but then that means I can't stop there. I feel like a pervert. I feel like they made me into a pervert in this game. Just like that. Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happens. Sorry. Thought you were hungry. Well, you were just helping. Yeah, I guess. That's something that friends do? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Not really in this kind of context, but... Yep. Just some very friendly, platonic feeding each other. You didn't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. I can tell by her expression she can't focus now. There are my moments of silence. I'm chewing. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Don't make eye contact with me while I'm feeding you chocolate. How did it even come to this? I don't know. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling into the rhythm of my breast. I'd hope so. I raise my arm. And before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. Yeah, because she's making eye contact with me. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Pervert. Pervert. Oh. Hey everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Elliot, you can help Yuri put away her tea stuff, right? Yep. Thanks. It's you. Spell is abruptly broken. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates that were mine in the first place. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get this feeling this is something that neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I'll do Yuri last so she could, like, just wallow in her feelings. Will that make her think I'm avoiding her? I'll do Sarah first anyway. Hey! Oh, you like it? There's some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know! Girl! I guess I like them both. You indecisive as hell. That's not very helpful. I'm not very very good at figuring out if problems are good or bad. So how the fuck are you meant to write them? I guess that's why they're not perfect. Just go by my heart. Okay, go. It makes me feel things, and it must be a good poem. Right. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I'm getting crumbs all over my desk as I do this, but whatever. Easier than putting my full hand into an almost empty bag. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important for the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're into. We've been friends for like 17 years, I don't know what you like. Yeah. Me neither. And that feels more complicated than me not knowing what you like. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Yo, this guacamole dip's good as hell. I'm eating the fuck out of this. So I have this thing where if I'm eating, I just can't speak. I'm busy eating, man. Wait. Write the poems. Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. I didn't say that. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Yeah, man. Well, I don't really know what you mean. I'll keep it in mind. Whatever. These are like happy poems. Wait, sometimes like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? I don't know. Bittersweet. Yeah. Some things are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, sorry. I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give you the rain cloud a little hug. Okay? Make a nice happy rainbow. That's not how rainbows work, but sorry, that is unexpectedly poetic. Oh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down, then you can read my poem now, okay? Holy fucking shit! Okay. Oh, excuse me. This guy's okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And then I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottle. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nook and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other. Holding them out to each other and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Aww. Maybe she's just a really depressed one. Oh, but you made this? But you live like this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna run? Best poem ever? Yeah, but I don't think I should have eaten that. My tummy hurts. I'm gonna take a break until my tummy feels better. Oh my god. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's always kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. How long is this damn game? Oh. 4 to 5 hours? Okay. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. When it's a K record, you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Ew, who did that? You got pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing till I die. Don't get it ahead of yourself. They always had a habit of getting excited for dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion, you know. Oh my god, my fucking screen's been uneven this entire time. Sorry. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hey girl! How's the writing going? I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I do. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. It's just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Yep. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on inside that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep as much to herself. We're still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Calm the fuck down, I'm just messing with you! Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oh my god, she's a self-insert shipper. Self-shipper alert! Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I'm just saying. But anyway, let's read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, playing a rhyme on a pizza crust. That wouldn't work. But I don't know what that means. And this poem of meaningless load me. It's great. Guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry. Is the next poem her gonna be like zeros and ones? Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. This kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the spatial words can totally change a remote poem. It's almost like magic. Yeah, how'd you get such a long piece of paper? The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak. Over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract and physical expression of feeling, or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? You fuck, this is your tip! What are we talking about? Haha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So should I save? Suki. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're just forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying writing poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. And Suki stops all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. You know, Yuri would love this angsty, just because she's telling me right doesn't mean, looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you, okay? Oh, sorry guys. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you're for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. This was a mind read. I was destined to a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really a girl I was trying to press in the first place. Yuri! Hey, let's see what we've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Hey girl, you like it? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? YouTube tutorial. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Okay. Even her hands appear sweaty. Hey, me too. My hands are always sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. Leave me alone. Fine, take your time, girl. Oh, I can right click and I can see the Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I'll put that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess, probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it. I really don't write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Okay? Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Oh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Fuck, Yuri, okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Is this really about the raccoon and the bread? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's not more metaphorical. Girl, I think you're suicidal. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem about. I think she's suicidal. That's right, it's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take that at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well... excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Jesus fucking Christ. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, like killing yourself? Sorry. Not like that, though. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Do anything like that? Yep. I think everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even though it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Yep. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, there really aren't many people like you, Elliot. That's exaggerating a little. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that, okay? It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Okay. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? You can all go the fuck home. I have something extra planned today, so everyone can come and sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? I feel like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves if we don't get any new... Natsuki, you're the most negative person ever. Can you be quiet? That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters and designs of pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. I'm going to be performing. What? Performing? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance. Each one of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up to recite poems too. Sari's putting it on all persons. Sari has been supposed to hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up posters, did you? Yep. You really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori, I understand that they're coming from. Remembering that Natsuki and Yuri have shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. So to ask them to recite their poems out loud in a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. Okay, so take the posters down. But I still think we should give it our best. My God. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Girl, you almost pricked her eye out! And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding the horizons and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we have this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find something? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes of reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica may have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Hey, you! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expressive faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Gulp. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them all in front of each other. No, wait. You already shared them with each other, didn't you? Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? You're a pushy bitch. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. Then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting a poem. Thank God they didn't make him say it. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows how to apply emotion behind each line she recites. This is something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I'm so nonchalant. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even by herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. So we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. It's a lot harder than I thought. As you guys do this so easily. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Yeah, I did like it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out so nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that have the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick up a poem that tells you a little more. No time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before him. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Elliot, Dara, and Brian do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. No, everyone close your eyes. I don't like doing this. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Excuse me. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. Think of it less as about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves just you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki gets out of his seat and makes over the poem. The poem is cool. It's cool. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The world feels like they bounced up and down as if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. Wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But since you're my friends, just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would have been the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I'm gonna thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Are we making pamphlets? So let me know ahead of time when you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Oh my god, excuse me. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Sure. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems tomorrow as well. It's been working out really well so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no one I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sarah and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sarah? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? We're neighbours. We're neighbours. Must be nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Okay, you don't have to say it. No, let's go already. We live close together. I walk home with Sarah once more. Even though it's only been a few days, all of things have already changed. But today Sarah's been quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to, Sarah fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, then then either way, one of us would have to walk back by ourselves. So, Sarah, you think I'll ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I only see her at the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really get, going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Okay? You would deserve it if if she wanted to, so Sarah, I've already made up my mind. Really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation tries off. It's kind of like a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah, man, who knows? I really like these little sprites. They're so cute. Oh. Aura! Randomized it up a little bit so it's more, you know. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Alright, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. There's a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. And I'm super happy to see that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about this yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school. We can play and eat all kinds of delicious food. It's gonna be like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I don't see how I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's like right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, I didn't get it. Are the kanji the same? Are the kanji the same for the name Monica, the same as squid? Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where's the Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting in the desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Oh my fucking god, so sorry. Hey, sorry. I waved my hand in front of her face. I'm spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course, why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. You worry too much about me. God forbid a friend worries about his friend. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Classic depressed person. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation had disappeared or dispersed with everyone back at their new activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori yesterday. Since I'm preparing for the show, I timidly approached Monica, who softly threw some papers on her desk. Hey, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much of it, but she seems downcast today. Sorry, I'm so gassy, that's crazy. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. Oh, my back hurts. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. I don't want to be here anymore. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my family, you know. Maybe I'll try and talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with person of interest. Person of interest. Puff. Puff. Oh no, P-O-I. Puff? Jesus Christ, I need to sleep. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I always say, yeah, Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know. What? Happy since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of it. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Don't be now, I've always been. You're so funny. Have you tried you seen her and so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? No. Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. Try to think about it for now. Okay. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up right now with Sarah. I watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her, but she keeps using her hair with me. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sarah already told me to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weighing me down so much? Hang on. I'm having Ali ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Does it feel like I'm being watched? Is it eerie? Glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. I know it. But she looks away just quickly because I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone. It's not a conversation or a call. So I have no choice but to approach it myself. Right now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to it on her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I really have with thoughts. With my thoughts? Maybe it has sticky like that. A lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot the base of her posture expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're alright. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. I apologize. Your troubles are only concern for those who willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. Really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she's been off today. I asked her about it. She didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading over and over. I'm tired! I'm tired of this, Grandpa! I'm tired of this, Grandpa. We can do more of this next stream. My legs are starting to feel weird, which means I need to lay down and sleep. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can like follow me or whatever. Yeah, I'll be back whenever. Hope you guys enjoyed.